after surgery, I realized that I had a spinal cord injury, and one of the doctors there came in and told me, you have a less than 2% chance of ever walking again. Proven to myself that no matter the situation you're in, you can achieve your goals still, and one of that was always being Paralympics, because that's the highest level as an athlete you can get to.
Ryan Straschnitzki is on a quest to represent Canada at the 2028 Paralympic Games. The transition from sledge hockey to wheelchair basketball is being documented in a new series by a Regina production company. Lucas Frisson is with Prairie Cat Productions and is the driving force behind We Were Broncos in set this morning. Thanks for doing this.
Thanks for having me.
How challenging is it to put a story like this that everybody knows so intimately in this province together?
Yeah, I think the most important part is just having a subject like Ryan who is 100% committed. So I had a lot of conversations with him before we started, and having cameras follow you around for almost a year is a big ask, but he was down for anything, and he was always willing and open to share anything about his life on camera, so that made the whole process a lot easier.
What did you learn about him and the filmmaking process through this?
Just his determination and perseverance, both in life, obviously, with the Humboldt Broncos crash, but also in sports. So he, like you had mentioned, sledge hockey, he had previously pursued sledge hockey for about 5 years after the crash and made it up to...
He was close.
He was very close, made it up to that point of getting invited to a Team Canada camp, where ultimately he was cut from the team and kind of had to find something new. But he quickly transitioned to wheelchair basketball, found a new sport, and he doesn't stop. He's always looking ahead, looking to that next thing. So the fact that he found a new sport that he could pursue was ultimately a great thing for him.
How hard was it for you to tell this story? Your best friend died in that crash.
Yeah, it's an emotional journey. Like you said, I was close friends with Mark Ross, the assistant coach who died in the crash. So I have definitely, there's a connection to the material, and as an artist and as a filmmaker, I think you just kind of follow your heart with the stories that you want to tell, and even if it is emotional, those are the stories that are worth telling and that people are going to want to tune in for. So I look at it, it's part of the healing journey for myself too. So tough at times, but working with someone like Ryan, we had a lot lot of fun.
He's an inspiring cat.
Yeah. He's inspiring, but he's funny too, joking around on camera. So it was a pleasure working with him.
This will be broadcast on AMI television for those of you who are wanting to know where it's going to be. Lucas, what do you want people to take away from this when they sit down in front of their television to watch it?
Yeah, just, the determination and perseverance of someone like Ryan and the drive that he has to set goals and always look forward. The series is about, we touch on the crash and some aspects of his past, but it's really about looking forward and following his journey moving forward. Other things to take away, like just learning about wheelchair basketball. I learned a ton about the sport.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it myself.
Yeah, and these are some incredible athletes that compete in the sport at the Paralympics, highly skilled individuals, and it's a lot of fun to watch. So hopefully it can shine a little bit of a light on some of these para sports that people don't know very much about, and maybe some more people will seek it out to play.
When can we start to see this project?
Yeah, it's a 6-episode series. So episode 1 comes out May 26th, today, tonight on AMI TV. It'll also be available on AMI Plus. So on AMI TV, it's 7 p.m. Sask time. Hope people will tune in.
Thank you for doing this. I appreciate your time.
Thanks for having me.